What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today got a special little video trying out some Flex Seal that we got right here. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can use Flex Seal to seal up this rusty swamp cooler that I got. So my buddy of mine gave me this swamp cooler, and as you can see, I cleaned it out real well, and it's still pretty rusty. Has a couple little holes in it, as you can see. And but overall it's still in pretty good shape. Like all up there, it's like brand new. Had to put a few bearings in it, put a new bearing right there, and then I took the bearing from that side because it was a more heavy duty industrial bearing, and I switched it over to this side and greased it all up, got everything working real good. So now the thing spins like butter. It doesn't make any crazy noises. Got a new belt on there, got the pump belt adjusted right. So today we're gonna be trying to seal up this pan on the swamp cooler with some Flex Seal. I already went ahead and cleaned this pan out really well. It might not look like it, but I've already scrubbed it, pressure washed it, hosed it all out, dried it all out, blew it out with the air compressor. So this is, like I said, just some swamp cooler my buddy gave me. Big old heavy duty industrial unit. I got it all taken apart, rebuilt it, cleaned it out, and now I just want to make sure it's going to last. I don't want this thing leaking all over the place, so I'm going to use this can of Flex Seal. I guess my buddy was telling me there's a marine grade type, but we're just using the I believe just a regular standard all-purpose Flex Seal in white. So Phil Swift over here said it's going to work. So Flex Seal, let's see. Flex Seal is an all-purpose rubberized sealant that coats, seals, protects, and stops leaks fast. It sprays out as thick liquid that seeps into gaps, cracks, and holes, then dries to a watertight, flexible, rubberized coating. Flex Seal seals out water, air, and moisture and helps prevent rust and corrosion. Once dry, Flex Seal can be painted over. So, I mean, that sounds like a perfect fit for what we got going on. It seals water. It can be painted over rust. Stops and prevents rust. Yeah, so sounds like a win to me. So we're going to go ahead and get masked up and put on our PPE. And is that what a personal protective PPG? Personal protect, I don't know. We're gonna put on some glasses and maybe some gloves so we don't get our hands all greasy or painted. And then we're gonna start spraying that bad boy. So let's get her done and see if Flex Seal is up to the test. Oh yeah, just a little update on anybody wondering how the Acura is doing. It's doing pretty good. This is what's left of that wastegate downpipe that we built. It fell off the other day when I was doing a pull down the street, and it got ran over. So that is the second time this is cracked. The first time it fell off, so now I got to make a new one of those. But besides that, motor is super healthy. That catch can system is working excellent, and turbo is amazing. Motor sounds healthy, no issues besides little problems like cracking the pipes and all that. But the overheating is fixed. That fan worked out amazing. Anybody wondering about that? So yeah, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, got my goggles, put my gloves on, and we're gonna go ahead and start spraying this thing with some Flex Seal. We'll find out if we can restore this old swamp cooler back to brand new. Right back. All right, got our Flex Seal right here, boys, girls. Liquid rubber in a can. I'm just gonna start letting it rip. So let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna get the sides first where it's the worst. And then, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. A little tricky to get in here, but we'll give it a rip. I'm not professional, guys, so remember that. You might might be better at painting it than I am. I also only got 1 can, so we'll see if that's enough. Put this little thing off right here so I could guys, it's the next day, and we got this Flex Seal put on the pan of our swamp cooler here, and it came out pretty decent. I ran out, I didn't quite have enough, so I kind of actually used some white spray paint on the middle right there. So really I think about 2 or 3 cans for a size swamp cooler like this would work a lot better. But as you can see, definitely sealed a lot of that rust up. And we had a hole right here. It patched that hole real nice, so we don't got to worry about that. And like I said, the rest of the pan, it's all sealed up pretty well. There's a couple little small spots where could probably have used a little more, you know, but for the condition it's in versus now, I'm sure I definitely just added a lot more to its life. And maybe if it gets bad, you know, I can still do another couple coats in a year or 2. So we'll see how long this lasts. Also just kind of painted all these little rusty bolts and stuff like that just to clean everything up. So got the drain put back in, got the little float put back on the arm, and we're gonna go ahead and fill it up with water and see if we got any leaks. All right, I went ahead and put a few inches of water in there, filled the whole thing up, and I don't see it leaking anywhere. Didn't really have any holes besides this one major spot, but there was a couple spots where I was starting to worry that it was going to come through because it was pretty rusty. But also the nice thing is the water's super clean now, because that nice little layer of you know, the Flex Seal, it keeps the water real clean. And you know, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be breathing no rusty, dirty water coming through the swamp cooler, because you know, it's just putting water in the air. So if the water in the base of your thing is all dirty and nasty, it's basically what you're gonna be breathing. So over here I got on the table right here, I got a new pump and a new basket, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in next, and then hook everything up and see how it works. Let's see. Oh, basket right there. Like that, I think. Maybe. Oh, maybe like that. I'm gonna take this thing, and I think it goes like that. And it's got these little holes on it. Alright, I figured out. So you take and put that one in first, and you just slide that other one in, and you just get her all the way in there, and we're good to go. Alright, so we got this hose right here, and it's a little bit messed up, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut us a fresh end real quick. There we go. Go ahead and slip that on right there. Put it in the hole, boys. You know how to do that. There we go. Now we're just plug that in up there and let her rip. All right, plug it in. All right, so now we got it all hooked up. So I got it wired in right here on this switch. So I'm gonna hit this switch. Oh, there we go. She's running, boys. There we go. We got a swamp cooler, baby. Just gotta put the pads on now. All right, guys, that's a wrap. It's a couple days later, and I just wanted to update that there's still no leaks. Would definitely recommend a thicker coating than what I did. I was just trying to do something better than what it was. But if you're actually trying to do a good job, probably get at least 2 to 3 cans, maybe 4 cans, depends on, you know, how often you want to get in there and do it. I'd say if you did 3 to 4 cans, you could probably expect to get 5 to 10 years out of the coating. So you really won't have to do it very often. But yeah, this thing was working great. Like I showed you, fires up. This was where I had a major hole, and it literally, you can't even tell. So if you're trying to patch rust holes and stuff, it's gonna work great for you. So that's just temporary. Gotta hook it up to the water the rest of the way, but that's it. Hope this video helps you guys out. If it did, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, chill.